this idea for a DIY, sticking a load of twigs around a mirror. All I can think about is baking a cherry bake loaf. I wish you could smell this. It's just come out of the oven. Now, we were going to have a chat with you because we've got the big family trip coming up to Florida, haven't we? Good morning and welcome back to a new weekend vlog. We're feeling very tired today. It's been a full-on week. We had Holly's graduation yesterday, which was beautiful. It was amazing. It was so nice. It was a really long day and we're really tired today. This weekend, it's another busy weekend. We're here, there and everywhere. We're about to go to Lidl, do some food shopping for Louis to take him back to his uni accommodation. So we're doing that. It's supposed to be a work weekend. I am just making a shopping list for the week, so I'll pick up a few bits from us. I want to meal plan and we want to get a few bits and pieces done. There's quite a few bits that need doing this weekend, and I want to try a tomato pie recipe, which was something that we had in Alabama 2018 and it was amazing. I've only made it once since and I want to adapt the recipe slightly, so I'll be making that with you today as well. So hope you enjoy hanging out with us this weekend. Lidl's done it again. Lidl has ended up costing us a lot more money than shopping online with Morrison's. I've just spent £77 because we pick up other things that we didn't go in for. I picked up flowers for Aid's mum. We've picked up 2 plants. We're quite pleased with them though, 2 plants to the garden. We've decided to have a bit of a doing weekend, so we're going to have a doing weekend with you this weekend. And we've been talking about having a honeysuckle out the back. We've picked up one of those really tall one for $5.99, and we have a story about a passion flower fruit, and we've got one for the front as well. So we're really pleased because we've been wanting one and we're really pleased. We've stocked up on Pepsi drinks, and most of the food we've bought was for Louis because we're about to take him back to uni now. So did we pick up any bargains? I got my bread flour I was really happy about. We've just come down to our little coffee nook. It's the first time we've done this actually since we've done this area. We really want to try and start using the garden more. We've just, like I said, bought a couple of new plants. I'll show you the area that we want to work on. All along here, we would ideally like a raised bed all along there and just have everything growing up, wouldn't we? I'd like to get some more of these lights. These lights work really well. And the other thing is, we took this off the back of the car and I want it to go up there. I think that would look really cool. We've got to decide though how it's going to fix up there. I've just made us cheese and onion sandwiches, and Aid's made us coffee in our orange mugs. By the way, that cheese from Lidl is really good. If you like a strong vintage cheddar, I highly recommend. I've just repackaged these flowers for Aid's mum. They look so much nicer, just a bit of tissue paper. The ribbon I think tripled over, so massive great big length, tripled it over and just tied into a normal bow and then just trimmed off the edge. So it's really easily done and it looks really pretty. I need to make myself a list. I haven't done a list yet. You know, I said today was going to be a doing day. One of the jobs, and I hate this job so much, but I really need to do it. I'll show you why. I need to get rid of these. I love it having flowers, but I hate cleaning out the vases. These have well and truly had it now. They're a gift from a lovely friend. But yes, and that vase desperately needs cleaning, so that needs to go today. And Aid's kindly come back and cleaned the vase for me. That's love. Thank you.
It stinks.
I know,
not anymore.
It really was horrible,
Just
wasn't
a bit
it?
of kitchen roll. And obviously not doing our dishcloth as well, are we?
No, definitely not. I am going to write a list for this weekend, I think, just to try and keep me on track. So far we've got to sort out the new plants. I was going to say bury them. No, plant them. You plant them, don't you? Front door. I want to clean all around the front door, inside and out. Kit papers Aid's going to pack. I'm going to sort out some little clips for the kits as well, and I want to stamp on the tags. I really want to do a skirt alteration, the skirt that I bought in the States. Journal video. There's a new video I want to make, but I actually want to make up a new journal, so I want to do that, something I've been meaning to do for ages. We want to film a universal video, and I also need to pack the treat bags. I've got a very busy week coming up, and I need to take out off a couple of days with family stuff going on, and then my dad arrives from the States at the end of the week as well, so I'm supposed to be having a couple of weeks off when he gets here, and I can't see that's going to happen, to be really honest with you, because I just haven't been able to make up the time with work. It's just been so manic with family stuff, and I'm actually behind with work rather than being ahead, which I would like to be. I'm behind, but we're going to try and do as much as we can this weekend just to try and see what I can do. Louis still getting his stuff ready, so we've decided to start work. I'll show you both what we're working on. I'm just stamping all these tags, and then we'll be popping on a little aeroplane clip to go like that in the kits. Aid's about to start packing these papers for the August kit. I love that one so much. And we're just watching Mr. David and Mr. Ian in Hollywood Studios. Perfect timing. I've finished stamping all these, and we're going to take Louis now, so I'm going to take these in the car. Decided to stop and get some compost, haven't we? Is it called compost? Yeah. Just to plant up what we picked up this morning. So we've just found a little garden centre on the outskirts of Basingstoke. So we're going to go and have a little wander around, and then maybe plant the pots or do whatever later.
At some point.
And I've been working on these tags. They look so cute, don't they? I'm really chuffed with those. They look really nice. This idea for a DIY, sticking a load of twigs around a mirror or even a frame and painting them. I like that. That's a really nice idea. This could be a fun DIY as well that someone could do around a little candle. I have a thing for cake stands. That's really light, actually. Yeah, I think it is. No, it's metal. $23.99. I really like that. That's really nice. Oh, look. Oh, I could fancy a cherry cake. Never. Do you like carrot cake? Yeah, that's cherry.
I love cherry cake.
I've never been into carrot cake.
No, it's not been my favourite.
No, I wouldn't choose that one either. Bakewell tart, however, I'd be right there. Oh, cherry jam and almond. This makes me want to go home and bake.
Velvet?
No, that's cherry bakewell.
Yes.
Shall I bake a cherry bakewell? That's what I fancy doing.
About the things we used to do. No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you? Why didn't
I absolutely love these wooden boxes, £10. That's so nice. Some really, really pretty fake plants in here. We've passed here for years and we've never ever stopped. And it's so pretty. I love this little table and chair set here. Oh, look, this looks so nice in this wooden box. Oh, that's a cute little, like, stool, isn't it? But you could use it as a little table.
Yeah.
That's so nice. £20. There's a little crafty section in here as well. Got some wool. Oh, look, that looks really sweet. There's a nice little cafe when we walked in as well. Some wool and fabric and sewing and things. This is what we've come for, isn't it? Something like this?
I think so.
Mustn't be tempted to buy any more plants today. Oh, Aid, there's loads more compost out here. Here's our little garden centre haul. Picked up a free newspaper as well. We've got some citronella candles. We have so many flies in the garden that drive us mad. We got a couple of these for Aid's mum for the garden. They were quite sweet. Little tea lights with citronella, and I like the little butterfly. They were $3.99 each. We got, we were painting the kitchen cupboards. We kind of gave up a bit, but we got top coats. We need to continue with those. And that's what we came for. Now all I can think about is baking a cherry bakewell loaf. I really, really fancy one. It's actually 20 to 6 now. The day hasn't quite gone to plan. We expected originally to go to Winchester first thing this morning and get it done and come back, so that never happened. We're wanting a nice evening now. I am really fancying a cherry bakewell tart loaf. I haven't got many cherries left. I do tend to dip in and have one out the pot every now and then, so I'm just gonna have to make do. I might actually cut them in half to make them go a bit further. I think I will do that, but I've just found a recipe on Pinterest. I want to adapt it slightly because I don't have something in here, so we just hope for the best. And then I'm going to make the tomato pie as well, which we're really looking forward to, aren't we?
I am, yeah.
That was a nice
Really
little garden centre. It's Conkers, just outside of Basingstoke. From the outside, it looked really run down, didn't it?
Yeah,
I think they're doing some work in there.
They're doing some work inside. They
Yeah.
seem to be, yeah, around the entrance area. It was all a bit, yeah, renovated like. So.
Yeah, but no, when we first walked in, it looked a bit really run down, but it was
nice,
actually it was
yeah.
really nice in there.
Nice and quiet.
I
as
would
well.
actually go back for the cafe. It was just closing when we got there.
Yeah,
but it looked
quite
really
nice,
nice.
actually, yeah.
I could imagine a toasty or something
Yeah.
from there. I am just mixing the cherries with some almond extract. It smells really, really lovely. Oh, I love that smell of almond like that, like marzipan. I've washed off the cherries. They get really, really sticky when you have like glacé cherries, and that's what makes the cherries sink to the bottom when you have them in a cake. So I've washed them to take all the stickiness. Doesn't that smell nice? And I'm going to coat them in flour.
That's so nice.
Give them a good mix, and hopefully that will stop them from sinking in the cake.
So nice.
I know it smells amazing. I love a recipe where you can just throw it all in. All the ingredients are in here except for the cherries with the almond essence and a little bit of flour. And I'll fold that into this afterwards. I love that sight. And you just know it's going to taste so, so good. Right, we're going to fold in the cherries next. I've just popped in a teaspoon of almond essence as well to make it. And I'm just going to fold in the cherries really carefully. I'm so excited about this. We're definitely going to be licking out the bowl. Looks amazing. And I added an extra teaspoon of almond essence as well. And I'm going to sprinkle it with almonds. And this is going in the oven on 180 for 50 minutes. I'm going to remove the timer today. I noticed the other day because I always have it set up where I put the camera, and it sounds like a bomb's about to go off in my other video when I was cooking. Right, cake's in the oven. I'm now going to make the tomato pie. The story behind tomato pie was we were visiting a tiny little town, Mentone in Alabama, and we found this wildflower cafe. It was amazing. I'd found it online watching a vlog, and we went there, and it's just been one of the best lunches that we've ever had. It was so good. And this tomato pie, cheese and tomato pie, was out of this world. It was so good. I've recreated it once, and I'm now going to make it again. I want to change it slightly though, and kind of like combine two recipes. The thing I want to do with theirs, they marinate their tomato slices in balsamic vinegar before they turn it into the pie. They have a pastry case. I'm not going to do a pastry case. It's going to be a crustless pie today. I picked up some tomatoes the other day in Waitrose, reduced to 55p. So we're going to slice up those. And the other thing is the Wildflower Cafe is just like cheese and tomatoes just baked into like a pastry case. I'm going to do like a more of an eggy thing. So it's a bit more like a quiche without the pastry, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do that today. I will link the video down below of our little trip to Mentone in Alabama. It was so nice. Beautiful walks, the cutest little town, the most amazing lunch. We absolutely loved our visit there. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below. I've ended up just doing 4 because there seems an awful lot there. I've got some balsamic glaze. I didn't have any vinegar, I've run out, so I've used that instead. And a little bit of sea salt as well. I'm going to grab some basil from the garden. I've got half an onion here, which I've finely chopped, and I'm just cooking this off, setting it off a bit. And for the eggy bit, I'm going to mix up 2 eggs, a cup of mozzarella, and a cup of cheddar. And when it says a cup, I'm completely guessing. So it's that amount. And I'll probably add a bit more of the cheddar because it's nice and strong. I've made a little amuse-bouche aid.
Oh,
Do you want to come and see?
yeah.
It's really nice.
Done with the freezer.
Thank you.
Going to eat this for dinner?
It's so nice, isn't it? It's just the tomato with the
Oh,
balsamic salt, bit of mozzarella and fresh basil.
that's the 49p mozzarella, isn't it? It's so nice.
So the idea is now to layer tomato with cheese mixture. I've mixed all the egg and the cheese and the herbs and that up. I've got some oregano in there. So I'm going to layer it all up in here and then top with cheese. I completely forgot to add the onion as well, so I'm going to add this and mix this in too. It said to add garlic, but I chose to leave the garlic out. There we go. So this is a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to pop this in the oven. I have no idea how long for. We'll just see what happens. This cake came out really, really nice. I just hope it comes out of the tin well. Absolutely perfect, and it smells so nice. I'm going to leave that to cool. And all because we went to a garden centre and they had lovely cakes. I wish you could smell this. It's just come out the oven. It smells absolutely delicious. I'm going to leave it for a few minutes just to set, because I think it's going to be too wobbly. And Aid is going to
Cheats cocktails.
make some Cheats cocktails. We're having
Lazy cocktails with mojito. Just got to
Yay.
put rum into it, give it a shake, and then pour.
have this out in the garden, yeah?
Yeah.
How much Bacardi do we need?
That one's almost finished.
That's quite a lot in there.
No, this was in the cupboard, so
Yeah.
I've got it out. I just found this one on the
Yeah, I
stairs.
just wonder because that looks quite a lot.
It's supposed to be 8 shots in there.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that much when you drink it though, does it?
Serves 4.
Yeah.
How much does it say? Add ice.
Okay, I do like these cocktails. They are fun, aren't they?
So that's 2.
2. And then, like you said, we can always add more if we want to. Oh, it's foamy inside.
Because I've given it a shake.
Ah.
So that's 4.
That's so cool.
Shall I put another one in for?
Yeah, go on then. Why not?
So that's 6. So look, that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I was just surprised when I saw the other bottle out.
No,
So
I've
do you
got
give
that
it
one.
another shake now?
Yeah, so we now give it like a proper cocktail shake. But
Yeah.
do you want to put crushed ice in?
Yeah, I think a
Colder
bit
as
of
well,
crushed
because
ice
I do
would be really
find-
nice.
I do find this actually.
Will that splash in?
Yeah, let me get it.
Just put 4 cubes of ice in there.
Now, the only little bit of thing here, this isn't like a proper cocktail shaker.
Yeah.
It will leak.
Oh, okay.
So you've got to be really, I could actually put it in my cocktail shaker.
Oh yeah, it's all
Do you
in
want me to do
there.
that?
No, don't worry.
That's another reason when you have cocktails with ice.
Yeah.
It cools it, and then you don't get the ice in the drink. You see.
Ah, yeah, of course, because when you...
it's
I didn't
leaking
think about
now.
that. Oh, silly Billy. Are we pouring it? Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, we didn't do a rim. We should have done a...
Sweet rim.
Yeah.
Salty rim. You like salty rim?
No, I don't. I prefer a sweet one. Hey, this looks really fun. This would be perfect with our cheese and tomato pie. That's supposed to be a 4 serving.
Yeah.
And that was it. There'd be 4 very small ones, wouldn't they? I'm so looking forward to this cheese and tomato pie. Will this give you Alabama flashbacks?
Oh yeah, you had it, didn't you?
Yeah, Holly and I had it, and I've made a little salad with the balsamic glaze. And we've got our mojitos. And it looks very yummy. I'm intrigued because the last time I made this, I made it completely different. I did grease the pie dish first so that it didn't stick, or that I hoped it didn't stick. I'm going to use this, I think.
Let me hold something.
It's like a big pizza.
It is a bit like a pizza, actually, isn't
Like
it?
a pizza pie. You
Yeah,
see
it
that?
smells like pizza, actually. That's a really good description of it. I've seen some recipes where they just use mozzarella, but I think it needs the cheddar for the strength of cheese. Well, we
a bit
like
more
stronger
flavour,
cheese,
don't
don't we? This looks so nice. It's lovely, isn't it? It's almost quite
Very
juicy,
nice.
isn't
It
it?
is,
It's
yeah.
really juicy.
Is it
It's
similar
so
to?
tasty.
Would you say it's similar to what you had?
The
'Cause I'd
one
never
that
had it.
I know. I thought you had some. Well, the one I had pastry in, and it didn't have any egg.
Okay.
So this is more of, it's similar kind of flavour. The tomatoes have been marinated the same, but I've done it more as a quiche without the pastry. These cocktails have gone down very, very well. That was very nice. And we've eaten the whole tomato pie. It was yummy, wasn't it?
Yep, all gone.
Now, we were going to have a chat with you because we've got the big family trip coming up to Florida, haven't we? Which you guys know about because we've been speaking about it, and it was booked, what, 2.5, 3 years ago?
Yep.
Long time ago. Meals, dining reservations.
Table for two.
Let's get into the stage. That's a good point, actually. Has anyone had a large family? How have you gone about booking table reservations?
What is there? Because I think we did look, didn't we? Actually, in all seriousness, we looked at numbers that it goes up to. Can you remember? I'm sure we did.
Oh,
didn't
I
we?
don't remember. Well,
Did
I
you
think
look
we're
to
going to
see?
be the most 9, so it's not masses. But when I think of like Garden Grill, I don't think 9 would get around there.
Unless do they have particular tables, or there are ones that are either the top that are larger? Because we can't be we're not the only family that's going to want to dine.
Yeah, I'd
Or
love
do they
some
just
advice.
or do they just split across 2?
So let us know if you've booked a dining reservation for Disney and you're a larger family or you're a larger group. How have you gone about doing it?
See, some places I can imagine being quite easy because Ohana, I think they just put the tables together because
Yeah.
they're smaller tables that they just put together.
Well, I went on today just as like a plaything, just to book something for obviously what's available now, just to see what would come up. And there's quite a few places that do come up. I mean, some people's like Trails End, for example. That's not going to be a problem. But there's certain things like apparently the characters are coming back to Crystal Palace. That's somewhere I would really, really like to go. But places that are so popular, I can imagine it being really, really difficult to book for larger numbers. So like thinking restaurant-wise, we're not going to book loads. I don't think we're...
No.
I have another question, actually. We've got somebody in the family with a disability that has a very, very limited diet.
Has anyone? I think what the point you were getting to there was. Has
Yeah.
anyone gone and?
Well, I imagine we'd like to go to Ohana, but she's not going to eat anything.
But I was going to say, I think the problem ones. The problem ones are going to be the buffet or the fixed menu or the eat all you can. If you're going to go somewhere and you need to order individual items, that's fine because you're ordering.
Yeah.
You're going to
And
a
you
restaurant
can
and you're
ask,
ordering, and you can ask,
that's
or
true.
you can choose what you want. If you don't eat, you don't eat. Whereas the buffets, I can completely understand. For example, Disney's
It's not
point
so much
of view.
the buffets because
No,
you
no,
think like
but-
Crystal Palace, she would find somewhere to eat. It's more your table,
But that's
your
what I mean.
family
Yeah,
dining.
but we'd class it eat all you can. For example, like Ohana's.
Yeah,
is-
no, I'm thinking your standard buffets, she would find food. But something like it's your family dining, like
Garden Grill.
Ohana, Garden Grill, exactly. It's a fixed menu, just because it's eat all you can, but they bring it to the table. It's a fixed menu.
But what I'm
She
saying,
wouldn't
that-
eat anything.
But what I'm just saying, their issue with it would be, as in Disney's, possibly, or whoever you're going to, would be the
Yeah.
fact of you say, "Oh, this person doesn't eat." That some people are trying to do it as a bit of a
'cause
scam to save money, and then someone can always. You haven't got a server there the whole time watching if someone's eating
Well,
or
my
not.
arm's aching. What do you do in that situation? Because obviously we would all want to eat. I mean, it might be that she takes a little lunchbox or something. I don't know. She's so limited with what
Would
she
they
eats.
allow her to
Yeah,
be
but
there? I think that's more the question.
I don't want to
isn't
be
it?
charged, or my family don't want to be charged like $50, $60, whatever the price is. Everybody else wants to go. You can't go just because one person doesn't want to and is so restricted. But I'd love to sort of like have any advice if anybody else with somebody with a disability has any experience in this situation. So if you
Or
do,
people
let us know.
or people who are so restricted with food. That's the other thing, because it could also be dietary requirements. People that have actually got.
I think though, the problem is you go somewhere and you can say, I'm gluten free, I'm dairy free, I'm vegan.
Yep.
But when you've got somebody that just doesn't like food, I don't know, you can't really say, oh yeah, she doesn't eat. She only eats plain pasta, or do you know what I mean?
chicken.
Yeah, plain chicken.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. So, but yeah, if you have any advice for us, please share. That would be nice.
But going back to places, I think if it was the two of us.
It's not the two of us though.
No,
My
but if
arm
it
is
wa-
aching so much.
Do you want me to take it?
Yes, please. It's your turn for the achy arm now.
Yeah, so if I know it's not Arta, but all I was saying is places we've been to. For example, for me, I think a safe bet is somewhere like Via Napoli. You can't go wrong with a pizza, and also the prices are reasonable.
Yeah, I don't really fancy doing Via Napoli.
No,
again,
but I'm
though.
more thinking of something, because it's the price of things you have to consider as well, because
Yeah.
it's having a mixture. It might be you might want to do something which is a bit more expensive, like your maybe Ohana or your Crystal Palace or a character meat or
I'd
something
like to do something special with my mum. We've got some time on our own when my sister's going to Universal. None of us are going to Universal, but we're having some time with my mum, aren't we?
Yeah.
And her husband. So I'm thinking something nice with them.
Didn't we say?
I thought Tepanido would be quite nice. They're not fussy with food at all.
No,
Mum
they're
and her husband.
Yeah, they're no issue there. So
I even wondered about Coral Reef or something like that in Epcot.
So in some ways, we've actually got a bit of a choice, haven't we? Because we
Yeah.
could choose somewhere.
Where would
that,
you go?
That is, it doesn't have to be special. I know there are a lot of places. For example, you've got, for example, California, Grand California. Is it Grand California?
California Grill.
California
we're not
Grill.
going to stretch
So
to
we're
that.
not going to do
No,
things like
just
that.
normal eating.
And so I know that's a lot of people's favourite kind of choice, going to somewhere like California Grill. And there's a lot of other places like Space 220.
Yeah.
But I think that's
I think
more
that
the
would be
experience.
wasted on them.
Yeah, so
They-
we're kind of looking for somewhere where it's got nice food, nice experience, kind of.
Just something a bit different. Neither of them have left the country for about 17 or 18 years.
Yeah.
They've done caravan holidays in the same place all the time. They've sold their caravan and they're now coming to
So
Florida with
I
us.
wondered if somewhere like, not necessarily Homecoming.
There's no...
No,
yeah, but
you're
Homecoming's
right.
nice, but you could be anywhere.
You could be, yeah. You're very,
I
very,
thought
very
'cause
true.
they love... You think Coral Reef, they love the ocean.
Yeah.
If that would be quite cool.
See, I wondered about some of the. I mean, like Hollywood and Vine was
Nice.
nice,
Yeah.
but it's a buffet, isn't it?
It is characters, though.
And it
I
is
think
characters.
My
we
mum might like
we
that.
had a lovely experience in there, didn't we?
But it was
And-
dining plan. It's a lot nicer when you,
Yeah.
you're not paying out
No.
pocket.
I know that, but what I'm more saying, you're seeing the characters, but also it was the whole. Whether it's just the time we went, because it was like we were one of the last in there. It just felt like the characters had time. The people that were near around
It
us
was
as well. We were
perfect.
just
I'll leave the
having
link to the video below.
having fun basically.
It was
so
so much fun. Is your arm aching?
that's not too bad.
Okay.
I've swapped my hand a couple of times, as you probably
Oh,
can
you've
see.
got to drink your cocktail. This is
Yeah, we'll
so
do in a minute.
nice.
Just trying to think of other places we would actually choose to say,
Do you know
look,
where
we'll
I
go
would?
back.
Topolino's. I'd love to go to Topolino's for brunch.
Okay, yep.
That's somewhere that would be special. Well, the other thing we've done, because my sister's going to Universal, we had some DVC points that needed using by the end of the year. So this is our last opportunity to use them. So we've actually booked a night at...
Bay Lake.
Yeah, Bay Lake with my mum. So it'd be quite nice if it's somewhere on the monorail. I think Ohana would be quite nice. I don't know if my sister would be that fussed with Ohana.
No, I don't think she would actually.
And I wonder actually if Ohana's to try and get
I wonder if Ohana's would be, because it's actually nice. It is nice food.
beautiful view.
It's the whole thing, and also if we were to book a time which is maybe just before fireworks, you could even.
Yeah, but you can't choose, can you? Because it gets so
Yeah, I
booked
know,
up.
but if you
Though,
could-
saying that, you think we did it with Lisa at 5 o'clock, it was perfect. Because you can see the view, it's still light outside.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, because you've got the beach there as well. You go and watch the fireworks as well. If the timing works, of course, that's the thing. And it
Yeah.
is a big if, because you can't always necessarily, well, you can't choose.
You're just lucky to get any reservation.
You're just
you
lucky,
can.
so of course we are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I niche there.
But let
It's
us
a
know where
fly.
you would go in our situation.
I'm just trying to think. Actually, would you choose?
Mum and Andy would probably love Trails End because they're campers.
I wonder if thinking of the places to eat in the resorts would probably be, I don't know, more the kind of thing because it's the whole, rather than being in the park. I don't know. What do you think would be more of an experience?
I would love my mum to be able to go to Crystal Palace. Winnie the Pooh is her favourite. She would love meeting them all. That would make me so happy. And we love Crystal Palace.
I'd also think actually like going for drinks as well. For example, Grand Floridian going into the Enchanted Rose.
We wanted to do that last time.
It's not just about going in
Yeah.
and having something to eat. It's finding places maybe for a drink. Just
That's
doing.
a nice idea.
And I think this other thing that some people do or may not think of is that there's so many things to do that are not park related.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a full meal.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Lots of experiences.
Right, should we clear up? We're going to
Yes.
watch a movie, I think.
We are.
Having a nice evening. We're kid-free tonight. Holly's gone to her boyfriend's. By the way, we didn't really speak about her graduation yesterday. Wasn't it perfect?
It was lovely. Yeah, it was a nice day.
It was such a lovely day. We were in Guildford. She's graduated from Surrey. She's just done so well. We're so proud of her. We had a lovely day yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, no, it was
Went
really,
for a nice
really nice.
meal afterwards, and then drinks, and then coffee and cake at the castle. It was just perfect. We were all exhausted today, though, and now she's gone to her boyfriend's in the Peak District until Thursday, and we've just taken Louis back to uni, to his
Yeah.
uni house.
Yeah, so we're on our own.
Yeah, so it feels a bit strange.
But it still
doesn't
feels a bit manic, doesn't it? It still feels a little bit
We've
busy
got a
at the
busy
moment.
week coming
Yeah.
up. Yeah. But we get tidied up and we're going to watch a movie. We'll let you know what movie we end up watching. Right, we're going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to cut this cake. Let's see if the cherries sunk. Not too bad, actually. I think that's okay, because usually if they sink, you just see them all at the bottom. That looks a very, very nice cake. Time to finish the vlog. It's a few days later now. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us. I'm so glad that we took a little bit of time and stopped at the garden centre the other evening. It was so nice, and we loved our food that we made when we came home. The cake was lovely. We ended up watching a really good movie. I can't remember what it was though. That's not any help, is it? It was, I'll see if I can remember. I'll go and do a search in a second. It was really good though. But I was just wanting to say as well, we've got family over now as I film this. They're about to come over from the States. As you know, my dad's coming over. We've got all the other family. We're going to try and get as much family time as possible. I haven't managed to get ahead with work, so I think that vlogs may need to take a little bit of a slower back seat at the moment, and my priority is obviously on my work. So I just want to have as much family time as possible. If I can film and upload, I will, but it could be that I'm just missing a video here and there. So if that's the case, I'm really, really sorry, but sometimes family needs to take priority, don't they? But thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you've enjoyed this lovely vlog. If you have any dining recommendations for Disney, or if you've had the experience of somebody in the family with big like eating issues, that kind of thing, what have you done? I'd love to know, because this is a bit of a first for us. But thank you so much, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Take care. Bye.